Hello friends, today I'll be making a video on the latest amendments on Ballast Water Management Convention, MLC, IMSAR, FSS and LSA code, IBC, BHC, IMDG, IMSBC code specifically for oral exam purposes in MMD. Let's get started in sequence. So let me start with the Ballast Water Management Convention. On 8th of September 2017, Ballast Water Management Convention in force and ships to manage their ballast water and sediments. For this, they must have an approved ballast water management plan, an approved ballast treatment plant, they must carry a ballast water record book, and International Ballast Water Management Certificate. On 13 October 2019, the deadline to install ballast water treatment system has come into force. And the deadline to install ballast water treatment system not later than first IOPP survey or second IOPP renewal survey on or after 8 September 2017, provided survey takes place before 8 September 2019. Let's talk about the amendments which came in MLC 2006. On 5th of June 2018, three amendments were made in Regulation 2.1, 2.2 and 2.5. Regulation 2.1 is for seafarers' employment agreement. As per this, if a seafarer is held captive by the pirates either on the ship or off the ship, his employment agreement shall continue to have effect. As there were cases earlier when the person was held captive, his employment agreement, if expired during this time, he was not given the same benefits as he was getting before. So, this was the first amendment that came to resolve this issue. Then the next amendment was Regulation 2.2. As per this, if the seafarer is held captive on or off the ship, his salary must continue. So, it was for the wages. And another amendment was Regulation 2.5 in a similar issue. If a seafarer is held captive by the pirates, then his entitlement to repatriation would not lapse even if the agreement with the company has expired. Next amendment to MLC came on 8th of January 2019. First was the account to be taken of the latest version of the guidance on eliminating shipboard harassment and bullying, which is a publication jointly published by International Chamber of Shipping and International Transportation Worker Federation, ITF. Next amendment during the same time came was in addition to the various health and safety matters which MLC require should be taken into account, there is added harassment and bullying. And then the third one to the list of matters which should be considered for investigation in health and safety context, there is problem added, which is problems arising from harassment and bullying. Let's now talk about the amendments which has come in IMSAR Volume 3 2019 edition. In the latest IMSAR Volume 3, there are now sections 1 to 23 and Appendix A to H. There is a new Lorraine term which has been added. Secondly, there is a new Chapter 5 and Chapter 17 added to Volume 1. IMSAR Volume 1 1.8 SAR Operation by Maritime Rescue Services in times of armed conflict is added. And there is a chapter on underwater search and rescue included in Volume 3. Now let's talk about the amendment to FSC code. The amendment has come into force on 1st January 2020. First amendment is in Chapter 8 as per MSC Circular 1432 and Circular 1516. One is revised guidelines for maintenance and inspection of fire protection system and appliances, water quality testing for automatic sprinklers, and new flowchart for testing and replacement of sprinkler heads and water mist nozzles to prevent the internal corrosion and clogging of sprinklers. Another amendment has come into Chapter 17, which requires foam application system for the protection of helideck and helicopter area. Now let's talk about the amendments which have come on LSA code. From 1st January 2020, there have been some changes made in LSA code Chapter 6 6.1.1.5 and 6.1.1.6. The term except winch in paragraph 6.1.5 is being replaced by for lifeboat other than free fall lifeboat. Davit and launching appliances except winches should be subject to static proof load of 2.2 times their maximum working load. And the term brakes in para 6.1.6 is replaced by including winch structural components. Now let's talk about the amendments which have come into the IBC code and BHC code. From 1st January 2020, there has been amendments to Certificate of Fitness. It must include new paragraph number 6, stating that the loading and stability information has been provided, and para 7, stating that ship must be loaded in accordance with loading condition provided in approved loading and stability booklet. And from 1st January 2021, there has been amendment in Annex 2 of MARPOL, IBC code and BHC code. There is a new pre-wash requirement in MARPOL Annex 2. A new paragraph added 16.2.7, which requires a pre-wash for cargo of persistent floating substances with high viscosity. And in the special area list, Northwestern European water is included. Now let's talk about the amendments to IMDG code. From 1st January 2020, there have been an amendment which was 39-18. It was voluntary from 1st January 2019. Now from 1st January 2020, it's compulsory. And the amendments include new provisions for transport of samples and transport of wastes. There is a new ISO standard for gas cylinders of all types. There is a new stowage code SW30 for special stowage provision is introduced. And also there's a new provision for lithium batteries and vehicles powered by a fuel cell engines. And the term risk are being changed with hazards. Now let's talk about the amendments which have come to IMS-BC code. From 1st January 2019, IMS-BC code amendment number 04-17, which is applicable to all the solid bulk cargoes except for grain cargo. And the amendments include new individual cargo schedule and revision of the existing ones. Second, there's a new testing method to determine TML for coal up to 50 mm in size. Third, clear reference to shipper's responsibility and time required for TML and MC test of Group A cargoes. TML stands for transportable moisture limit and MC stands for moisture content of the cargo. So all Group A cargoes which may liquefy. These amendments are voluntary from 1st January 2019, but now they're already compulsory from 1st January 2020. I hope this was a useful video to you. I would love your feedback through comments. Thank you for watching.